Good evening and welcome to the 2020 Dr. John P. Mulroy Senior Scholarship Program. This evening we will be awarding hundreds of thousands of dollars to 2020 graduates of Neenah High School. It's a night of celebration, it's a night of recognition, and it's a night for us all to think about how fortunate we are to live in a community that values giving back. So as we listen to the stories behind the scholarships and we look at the names of our distinguished students who are recognized tonight, I challenge you to do two things. One, let's make sure that we take some time and recognize the really hard work that our seniors have put into their high school educations that will propel them for future success. And let's take a moment to be grateful for the people who took the time and the energy to set up these scholarships to help you move forward with whatever's next in your life with a little assist, and hopefully one day you'll be in a position where you'll be able to give back and leave your legacy here at Neenah High School. So at this point, I'm going to turn it over to our superintendent, Dr. Mary Pfeiffer, for our first scholarship awards.
Thank you, Mr. Wunderlich, and good evening to everyone. The first scholarship I have the privilege of awarding is the National Merit Finalist. In the fall of 2018, 1.5 million juniors took the preliminary Scholastic Achievement Test. Across the nation, 15,000 students have been chosen as National Merit Finalists. This represents the top 1% of all juniors who took the test. At Neenah High School, we are honored to have 4 of these top scholars. The 4 students that we are recognizing tonight are Alexander Lee, Isabella Mulali, Quinn Parker, and Nathaniel Rolwing. Congratulations to all of these students. The next scholarship is the National Merit Scholarship. Through the National Merit Scholarship Program, Quinn Parker has been selected as the winner of the National Merit $2,500 scholarship underwritten by Mead Witter Foundation, Incorporated. Congratulations to Quinn for this recognition. In addition, Nathaniel Rolwing has been selected as a winner of a National Merit University of Alabama scholarship. Congratulations to both of these students. The next scholarship I'm presenting tonight is a Wisconsin Academic Excellence Higher Education Scholarship. The Wisconsin 1989 to 91 biennial budget included provisions for establishing academic excellence scholarships. These scholarships are awarded to those students with the highest cumulative grade point average. In the case of a tie, those students with the most advanced level coursework will receive the scholarship. Neenah High School is allowed 5 of these scholarships. The 2020 recipients of the Academic Excellence Scholarships are Sarah Check, Colin Hansen, Rosemary Keating, Benjamin Raymaker, and Evelyn Toller. Congratulations to all of these students. The Wisconsin Technical Excellence Scholarship is the next one I will be presenting. The Technical Excellence Scholarship, they are awarded to Wisconsin high school seniors who have the highest level of proficiency in technical education subjects. Neenah High School is allowed 5 of these scholarships. The 2020 recipients of Technical Excellence Scholarships are Isaac Gallagher, Ian Grease, Riley Simonis, Shane Snobble, and Ethan Weinberg. Congratulations to these students. The next scholarship is the Herb Cole Student Initiative Scholarship. The Herb Cole Student Initiative Scholarship focuses on students with a high level of motivation to achieve and a strong promise for succeeding in college and beyond. Neenah High School has the honor of awarding this scholarship to Kelly Vang. Congratulations, Kelly. The James M. Johnson Memorial Scholarship is very dear to me. In 2003, I lost someone very special, and that was my father, who died of brain cancer. Needless to say, it was a very challenging time for our entire family. There are two things that my parents instilled in us growing up, and they were to have a good, well-rounded education and to always celebrate life through music. Music was a part of our household fabric. While growing up, my mother used to use music to pass the time away while we did our chores. She would sing on trips to various places, and we'd continued to hold music in a very high regard throughout our lives. Music has such a significant impact in so many ways. It was a very sad day when we lost my father, but this scholarship represents the opportunity to carry his passion for music forward. This scholarship is for a student passionate about music, and it's my pleasure to award Melanie Johnson with this scholarship. Congratulations, Melanie. The last scholarship in this series I'll be presenting is the Neenah Joint School District Board of Education Scholarship. This scholarship was established to encourage students to go on to higher education or become involved with community service organizations. It was created through generous donations of the members of the Neenah Joint School District Board of Education. Donations to this scholarship fund can be made by anyone. The scholarship is targeted towards students who, during their high school careers, have demonstrated scholarship, integrity, community involvement, personal responsibility, a respect for peers, and a passion for both learning and the Neenah Joint School District. It is my honor tonight to award this scholarship to two Neenah High School seniors, Bim Ademi and Austin Price. Congratulations to these students.
Good evening. I failed to introduce myself the first time I was at the mic. My name is Brian Wunderlich, and I'm very fortunate to be the principal here at Neenah High School. So I will be taking the second batch of our scholarship winners. The Karen K. and John A. Zeinert Nursing Scholarship is a $1,200 scholarship within the Community Foundation of the Fox Valley region. The scholarship was established to support graduating high school seniors from both Oshkosh North and Neenah High School who are planning to attend a 4-year private or public college or university to earn a degree in nursing. It is my pleasure to present this year's scholarship to Grace Friday. I am honored to present the Helen Rose Sharpla and David Bryan Sharpla Scholarship. Criteria for the scholarship is the student must be undertaking or has undertaken efforts to improve local government. This year's recipient is Leah Herbeck. The Department of World Languages would like to offer the 2020 Josh D. Beverlin Memorial French Language Scholarship to Delaney Schilt. In college, Delaney would like to pursue a minor in French while studying to be a nurse. She indicates that by doing this, she can carry out her passion of helping others and continuing to hone her French language skills, hopefully someday becoming involved with Nurses Without Borders. This is something that closely identifies with Josh's spirit and that he would be very proud of. In loving memory of him, we wish you the very best in your future, Delaney. Thanks for being such a hardworking and enthusiastic French student for all these years. The Roger Ernst Literacy Excellence Scholarship focuses on a student who shows academic achievement in English and reading, as well as involvement in literacy initiatives at Neenah High School or in the community. It is our honor to award this scholarship to Sarah Check. The Helping Hands Scholarship chooses a student that represents the philosophy of serve every student, every classroom, every day. The recipient has shown evidence of moral and ethical character. Neenah High School has the honor of awarding this scholarship to Catherine Berger. The Neenah Music Parents Senior Scholarship would like to recognize the following recipients. For band and jazz ensemble, Lillian Schneider and May Tatai. Sorry, May. Choir, Wesley Blaschka and Megan Nemrick. Orchestra, Lauren Harvath and Allison Rickman. Congratulations to all of our music students. The Neenah Community Band sponsors this scholarship. John Nicholas was a charter member of the Neenah Community Band and a passionate supporter for music experience amongst our youth. This scholarship was established in his memory to support a graduating Neenah High School senior continuing their career in a music education program. The John Nicholas Memorial Scholarship recipient this year is Rebecca Huff. Congratulations.
Good evening. Congratulations to all students and families of the class of 2020. My name is Marcy Bauman, and I am a school counselor here at Neenah High School. Tonight I have the privilege of awarding a number of scholarships. The first scholarship I will be presenting is the Greg Weinenberg Scholarship. Greg Weinenberg was a leader in the Menasha Teachers Union. He demonstrated leadership in the workplace as well as in the community. Tonight we recognize Abigail Jischke for this scholarship recognition. Congratulations, Abigail. The next scholarship is the Rotary Club of Neenah, UW-Oshkosh, Fox Valley Campus. The Rotary Club of Neenah is awarding 4 scholarships for students who will be attending the UW Fox Valley campus. Criteria for this scholarship include leadership, community service, and academic success. The recipients of this scholarship are Nathaniel Hawks, Kyle Kangas, Stephanie Much, and Delaney O'Leary. Congratulations. The next scholarship is the Rotary Club of Neenah, Jack Casper, Service Above Self, Award and Scholarship. The Jack Casper Service Above Self Scholarship is presented in honor of former Neenah Rotarian Jack Casper, who, during his many years of service to the Neenah community as treasurer and secretary of the Rotary Club and also executive director of the Boys and Girls Brigade, exemplified the Rotary ideal of service above self. Recipients of this scholarship are nominated by their high school and interviewed by a panel of members of the Rotary Club of Neenah. Based on their demonstration and commitment to serving others and their community. This year's recipient is Thomas McDonald. The next scholarship is the Rotary Club of Neenah Dan Johnson Foundation Scholarship. Dan Johnson was a member of the Rotary Club of Neenah for many years. This scholarship has been established in his name to encourage students to pursue a post-secondary college education. It is targeted towards students who have demonstrated high academic achievement, community involvement, and high moral character. I am pleased to present this year's Dan Johnson Memorial Scholarship to Ashlyn Brown. The Rotary Club of Neenah Strive Scholarship. Strive is a collaboration between Neenah Rotary and Neenah High School to provide mentorship and foster leadership in students with great potential. I am pleased this year to present the scholarship to the following students: Noah Babcock, Elizabeth Blahnik, and James Lenberg. The J. Russell Ward and Margaret Ward Scholarship Fund. Mr. and Mrs. Ward were longtime Neenah residents who were very active in the community. J. Russell Ward was widely known in baking circles and retired as a chairman of the board of directors of the First National Bank of Neenah, which is now known as Associated Bank. Margaret Ward was active in the Circle of King's Daughters and the Neenah Menasha Emergency Society. Their will provides that the interest earned from their estate is to be used each year for scholarships to be awarded to deserving high school seniors from Neenah High School and St. Mary Central High School. Neenah High School seniors are indeed fortunate to be able to benefit from the generosity of Mr. and Mrs. Ward. This year, 14 scholarships are being awarded to Neenah High School students. It is with pleasure that I introduce you to the following J. Russell Ward and Margaret Ward Scholarship recipients: Alexander Borgen, Bo Bushell Walter, Gwyneth Ellenberger, Alexander Fahrenkrug, Zoe Galinsky, Colin Hansen, Foster Ludka, Garrett Lubke, Anna Pecherite Cruz, Orion Reeden, Delaney Schilt, Benjamin Schreiner, Emily Stingle, and Allison Waldart. Congratulations to all of these recipients. The Ryan Burrow Memorial Scholarship, Outstanding Business Student. Tonight, I am honored to present the Ryan Burrow Memorial Scholarship for Outstanding Business Students. The Burrow family awards this scholarship on behalf of their son, Ryan. Going into his senior year in the fall of 2004, he was full of life, hopes, dreams, and ambitions, just like you. He believed there wasn't anything he couldn't do if he put his mind to it. His goal in life was to obtain a business degree and eventually own his own business. The family found out that Ryan had cancer in December that fall. Even though he was given devastating news and his dreams seemed to be in question, he never gave up hope. He was determined to beat the odds. He struggled and did manage to go on to graduate with his class of 2004. Unfortunately, he passed away in March of 2006. The family is proud to present the scholarship to someone with hopes and dreams just like Ryan, and to help them achieve their goal. So on behalf of their son, and with the help of their church, Emmanuel United Church of Christ, they present the Ryan Burrow Memorial Scholarship for Outstanding Business Student this year to Andrew Watt and Evan Crook.
Good evening. My name is John Yoke, and I work in the business department at district office. The first scholarship that I have the honor to present tonight is the Rick and Carolyn Carlson Scholarship. This scholarship was established by retired Neenah Joint School District Superintendent Rick Carlson and his wife Carolyn to support the educational endeavors of a student who desires to pursue a career interest in the field of education. Characteristics to be considered in the selection of this scholarship recipient shall include character, community service, academic achievement, and the potential of the individual to positively impact the lives of young people. I am pleased to announce the recipient of the 2020 Rick and Carolyn Carlson Scholarship, Macy Trzynski. The Ron and Dolores Einerson Scholarship. This scholarship has been given annually for the past 17 years to a Neenah High School senior who participates in athletics and exemplifies persistence, a positive attitude, strong work ethic, team spirit, and overall strength of character. The recipient must be in a sport their senior year. A committee consisting of the Neenah High School Activities Director, 2 head coaches from boys sports, 2 head coaches from girls sports, rank order their top 3 selections. Then Mr. and Mrs. Einerson make the final selection. The Einerson family wanted to pass along their congratulations to all of this year's applicants as they noted the impressive credentials of this year's candidates. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of the 17th annual Ron and Dolores Einerson Scholarship, Jacob Kazuba. The Elementary School PTO Scholarships, Clayton, Coolidge, Lakeview, and Roosevelt. The PTOs of these 4 elementary schools are again pleased to offer scholarships to these outstanding representatives and alumni of our elementary schools. These PTO scholarships support and promote education long after the students leave their elementary schools. These scholarships show continued support for student learning. I am happy to present to you the recipients of these 4 scholarships. For the Clayton Elementary PTO Scholarship, Montana Cavane. For the Coolidge Elementary PTO Scholarship, Anthony Van Sambeek. For the Lakeview Elementary PTO Scholarship, Ashlyn Brown and Lauren Komblovich. For the Roosevelt Elementary PTO Scholarship, Mason Krieger and Kaya Manier. The William J. Pokel Memorial Scholarship. Bill Pokel will be remembered as an effective educational leader who positively affected countless students, families, and community members. Mr. Pokel was an accomplished musician and active in the community theater, so it is only fitting that the William J. Pokel Memorial Scholarship be presented here in Pickard Auditorium. Diligence, honesty, respect, responsibility, and integrity are all words used in the William J. Pokel Memorial Scholarship application. The recipient of this scholarship had to choose one of those words and reflect on how it applied to their daily life and plans for the future. I am happy to announce that the recipient of the 2020 William J. Pokel Memorial Scholarship is Olivia Underhill.
Good evening. My name is Cheryl Fowler, Director of Education from the Oshkosh Area Community Foundation. We work with hundreds of donors who wish to invest in the future of our students and our community. We work with 9 high schools in Winnebago County to award scholarships to deserving students. This year alone, the foundation is awarding 180 students over $470,000. We continue to collaborate and partner with donors to ensure a lasting impact on those students' lives. The first scholarship I am presenting tonight is the Florence Spanbauer Teacher Scholarship. The Florence Spanbauer Teacher Scholarship is for students who are pursuing a career in the field of education. This year, we have 2 recipients for this award. Chloe Abbing and Madeline Starr. Congratulations. Larson Winchester Lions Club Memorial Scholarship. The Larson Winchester Lions Club Scholarship is sponsored by the Lions Club of Winchester and Larson, which was chartered in 1974. Over the years, a special fund was developed to include memorials from families of past members and their family and friends. The recipient of the Larson Winchester Lions Club Scholarship must attend a college or university to obtain a degree in the medical field. This year's recipient is Colin Hansen. The Larson Winchester Lions Club is also presenting a scholarship to a student who is pursuing a degree in the trades at Fox Valley Technical College. This year's recipient of the Larson Winchester Lions Club Trades Scholarship is Riley Simonis. Robert and Ruthie Melzer Scholarship. Robert and Ruthie Melzer established a scholarship in memory of Robert Melzer. Robert and Ruthie were riding bikes on a beautiful Sunday afternoon on the Theda Clark Bridge. When they were hit by a drunk driver as a result of an accident, Robert died. We're here to celebrate, but as young men and women who are moving on to the next stage in life, there will be many opportunities in the near future for you to celebrate. But we urge you to make a conscious choice not to drink and drive, so another person does not have to die from a drunk driver. We want to remember Robert for how he lived. Robert worked for the Neenah schools, and for most of his adult life, and always had a smile on his face to whomever he encountered during the day. He was also very involved in his church and with the Neenah Menasha Brigade, where he enjoyed helping develop leaders. Therefore, it would have brought him a great deal of joy to know that this year's scholarship's recipient is also very involved in these activities. It is my pleasure to present Stephanie Much with the Robert and Ruthie Melzer Scholarship. The Winnebago County Board Scholarship. The Winnebago County Board offers scholarships to graduating high school seniors who reside in Winnebago County. Applicants must have a grade point average of a 2.5 or higher. They must attend a 4-year college or university, and they must write an essay of 500 to 800 words addressing this topic. If you were to run for any Winnebago County office, which position would you run for and why? The 2020 Winnebago County Board Scholarship recipients are Wesley Blaschka, Evelyn Toller, and Olivia Underhill. The Ann M. Martin Memorial Scholarship. The Ann M. Martin Memorial Scholarship was established by her family to recognize one deserving senior student from Neenah High School. Ann was a longtime employee of the Neenah Joint School District and loved helping students. It is my pleasure to award the Ann M. Martin Memorial Scholarship to Sarah Check. The Ann Beester Memorial Scholarship was established to encourage students to enter the nursing profession, and as a thank you for the wonderful care that nurses provided for Ann over her 2-year fight with cancer. Ann taught home economics and health in the Neenah Middle Schools for 27 years. Ann's drive and motivation inspired both the students and teachers she worked with to have a positive attitude toward education. Today, we honor Brianna Fox as the recipient of this award. Congratulations.
It's now my privilege to award the Pat Moriarty Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was created in memory of Pat Moriarty, the mother of former head girls volleyball coach Bruce Moriarty, to exemplify her passion for Neenah volleyball, her love for learning, and her desire for teamwork. Pat loved seeing our players have success on the court, no matter how much they played, and got special satisfaction seeing smiles, joy, and enthusiasm from our girls volleyball players. The criteria for this scholarship include having a minimum 3.0 grade point average, graduating from Neenah High School, having played at least 1 year on the varsity volleyball team, pursuing further education, and having a history of no code violations. I'm pleased to announce the recipient of the second annual scholarship to Olivia Hobbs. The next scholarship is the PEO Scholarship. The PEO Scholarship focuses on students who exhibit excellence in leadership, academics, extracurricular activities, community service, and potential for future success. Neenah High School has the honor of awarding this scholarship to Leah Herbeck. The next scholarship is the Kimberly Clark Bright Futures Scholarship. The Kimberly Clark Bright Futures Scholarship are awarded to students based on academic achievement, leadership, work experience, and extracurricular activities. Congratulations to the following recipients: Kylie Brown, Cara Cowell, Jordan Hildebrandt, and Olivia Underhill. Congratulations, students. The AmCorps Cares Scholarship. Scholarship recipients for this award are selected on a basis of academic record, demonstrated leadership, and participation in school and community activities, honors, work experience, statement of goals and aspirations, unusual personal or family circumstances, and an outside appraisal. The 2020 AmCorps Cares Scholarship recipient is Anna Petrite Cruz. Congratulations, Anna. The Oshkosh Corporation Foundation Scholarship sponsors scholarships that are offered to employees' children. Employees of Oshkosh Corporation are the success story of the Oshkosh Corporation, and in recognition of this, they have established a scholarship program that awards 30 scholarships to Oshkosh Corporation employees' children from all over the United States. It's my pleasure to announce and congratulate Gwyneth Ellenberger as a recipient of the Oshkosh Corporation Foundation Scholarship. The Neenah Menasha Kiwanis Club Scholarship within the Community Foundation of the Fox Valley is a $1,000 scholarship. Kiwanis is a global organization of members of every age who are dedicated to changing the world one child and one community at a time. Kiwanis members perform volunteer hours in fundraising projects and service activities that strengthen communities and serve the needs of young people. I'm proud to award this scholarship to Jenna Ebel.
The Champion of Conservation Scholarship Fund was established to encourage students to go on to higher education. The annual scholarship award shall be based on the following criteria: a student with a passion for natural resources, science, and/or outdoor conservation, documented co-curricular involvement during their high school career, and no code violations. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of the first annual Champion of Conservation Scholarship Fund, Cole Schultz. Each year, the Winnebago County Bar Association gives a $1,000 scholarship to 3 high schools in Winnebago County on a rotating basis. This year's schools include Neenah, Menasha, and Winneconne. The recipient must be a senior who plans to attend a 4-year college intending to study pre-law or criminal justice. This year, Neenah's recipient of the Winnebago County Bar Association Scholarship goes to Alexa Meyer. She plans to study criminal justice at the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. Congratulations to Alexa. Each year, the Neenah Quarterback Club generously provides scholarship funds to encourage student athletes that competed in the Neenah Rocket football program to go on to higher education following their graduation from Neenah High School. This year, the Quarterback Club provided 4 individual scholarships to the following students. Please join me in congratulating Sam Young, Josh Kreidelbaugh, Evan Crook, and Cole Schultz. You could call Jean Kessler the mother of Neenah girls basketball, and you wouldn't be wrong. In 1971, Neenah High School started competition in girls basketball, and it was Jean who started the program. In the 12 years that Coach Kessler led the Neenah girls basketball team, she amassed 176 wins, 3 Coach of the Year honors in the Fox Valley Association Conference, and between 1976 and 1981, her teams made an amazing 6 straight state tournament appearances, which resulted in 2 second-place finishes in 1976 and 1977. In 1978, Coach Kessler brought home the state champion trophy to Neenah. And in 1998, Coach Kessler was introduced into the Wisconsin Basketball Coaches Association Hall of Fame. And in the fall of 2016, she was inducted into the Neenah Joint School District Hall of Fame. But looking at and appreciating those numbers only tells part of the story. The rest of it involves hundreds of young women's lives she directly impacted, and perhaps thousands of lives she indirectly impacted. Evidence of this is best seen when Neenah Girls Basketball holds its annual alumni night, and her former players come from far and wide to participate. It is through the efforts of the volunteers who contribute with their time and financial support that the Neenah Girls Basketball has reached a level where the club is positioned to offer an annual scholarship in the amount of $1,500. The recipients of the scholarship must have no athletic code violations, have a GPA of 3.2 or higher, be part of the girls program for at least 1 full season, and demonstrate leadership in both the school and the community. Please join me in congratulating the winners of the 2020 Jean Kessler Neenah Girls Basketball Scholarship, Olivia Hobbs and Lexi Radiz. Both girls will receive a $1,000 scholarship towards their college dreams. Neenah Wrestling Club Senior Scholarship. Each year, the wrestling club generously provides scholarship funds to encourage student athletes that participated in the Neenah Rocket Wrestling program to go on to higher education following their graduation from Neenah High School. This year, the Neenah Wrestling Club provided 2 individual scholarships to the following students. Please join me in congratulating Marshall Cools and Alexis Novak. The next scholarship I will present is the Neenah Soccer Club Educational Scholarship. The scholarship was established to encourage Neenah High School graduates to go on to higher education. All graduating seniors are eligible for this scholarship. The criteria is a minimum cumulative grade point average of 2.5. Applicant must have played at least 4 years of Neenah Soccer Club soccer from U5 to U19 and have been a certified USSF soccer referee for a minimum of 2 years. Applicants must have no code violations and must submit an essay of what Neenah Soccer Club meant to you and why you became a referee and what that meant to you. Please join me in congratulating the 2nd annual recipients of the Neenah Soccer Club Educational Scholarship, Bo Bushell Walter and Evelyn Toller. Congratulations.
The Matthew Morrell Memorial Scholarship. Tonight I am honored to announce the winner for the $1,000 Matthew Morrell Memorial Scholarship within the Community Foundation for the Fox Valley region. Matthew M.W. Morrell was 28 years old when he passed away in March of 2006 after a courageous battle with leukemia. Matt's life, rare in length, was rarer in impact. He put a lot of years into every second of his life. With his quick and wide grins, a clever and smart voice, his trademark hand-braking handshake, and a wink, always mixed with genuine laughter. He was an athlete and an avid sports enthusiast. Matt possessed a myriad of talents that now honors him through this scholarship, established by the generosity of his friends and family. I am proud to present this award to Sam Young. Congratulations, Samuel Young. The next scholarship is the Ann Dobbins Memorial Scholarship. The Ann Dobbins Memorial Scholarship was established to encourage students to go on to higher education and pursue a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing. It is targeted towards students who, during their high school careers, have demonstrated integrity and compassion qualities that Ann embodied as a student and a public health nurse for the city of Neenah. We are honored to offer this award to Delaney O'Leary. The Norma M. Meyer Scholarship. The Norma M. Meyer Scholarship is presented annually through the generosity of Muriel H. Speck in memory of her deceased mother, Norma Meyer. Norma M. Meyer was the salutatorian of the Neenah High School class of 1919. She truly recognized the value of education. This scholarship is to be awarded annually to the Neenah High School student who has the best record in physics and/or mathematics, regardless of financial need. The 2020 recipient is Colin Hansen. Congratulations, Colin. The Robert Radke Memorial Award. Just a little more than 20 years ago, Neenah High School lost a good friend and an outstanding teacher. Robert Radke passed away in the spring of 1995 after a long battle with cancer. Mr. Radke had been a mathematics teacher at Neenah High School for 23 years and was greatly admired and respected by everyone. After his death, the students and staff of this school initiated a campaign to establish a scholarship to fund his memory. I am pleased to present the Robert Radke Memorial Scholarship to Isabella Mullally. The Youth Go Continuing Education Scholarship. The Youth Go Continuing Education Scholarships this year are awarded to 3 deserving individuals: Elizabeth Blahnik, Kaya Manure, and Gavin Rush. Congratulations.
The next scholarship that I have the privilege to present tonight is the Patrick Began Rocket Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is in honor of Patrick Began, a fun-loving and jovial 1989 Neenah graduate who was very active in soccer, tennis, and student congress during his time at Neenah High School. Patrick was the president of Student Congress and led the charge back in the fall of 1988 when Neenah High School received our own rocket from the U.S. Army Arsenal. This rocket has been proudly displayed in front of Pickard Auditorium for the last 30 years. Every summer, there are a number of Neenah High School classes that take their class reunion picture in front of this Neenah High School landmark. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of the 4th annual Patrick Began Rocket Memorial Scholarship, Kaya Manier and Una Vanderwall. The next scholarship I have the honor to present is the Nick Dorr Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was established to encourage students to go on to higher education. The scholarship is named after a dedicated, loyal, hardworking, and passionate Neenah Rocket fan and Booster Club leader, Mr. Nick Dorr. I had the pleasure to first meet Nick back in the 1990s. There are very few people that I have ever enjoyed talking Neenah Rocket athletics with more than Nick. I can honestly tell you that Nick Dorr bled Neenah Rocket red. The criteria for this scholarship are 4 factors that Nick would have appreciated. Students need to meet a minimum grade point average, documented community service, have a financial need, and a co-curricular history of no code violations. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of the 8th Annual Nick Dorr Memorial Scholarship, Bo Bushell Walter. The next scholarship is the Theta Care Regional Medical Center Neenah Volunteer Auxiliary Scholarship. Criteria for this scholarship is the following. An applicant must be a graduating high school senior from Neenah, Menasha, or St. Mary Catholic High School. The applicant must be pursuing a degree in a health care field. I am pleased to announce the recipient for this year's scholarship is Quinn Parker. The next scholarship is the Van Hoof Family Scholarship. The Van Hoof Family Scholarship Fund was established through the Community Foundation of the Fox Valley region in 1999 to provide post-secondary education scholarships for children of employees of the Van Hoof companies who will be attending a college, university, or technical college. This is a renewable 4-year scholarship with a total value of $14,000. I am honored to present the Van Hoof Family Scholarship to Grace Rogers. The Wisconsin Masonic Foundation Scholarship. This recipient must display a commendable academic record and the potential to successfully continue achievement in a post-secondary academic setting. The school can be public or private, and the course of study must lead towards a bachelor or associate's degree. The recipient will have demonstrated leadership ability and service as evidenced by school, community, church, or synagogue involvement. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient of the Wisconsin Masonic Foundation Scholarship, Lucy Flotamish. The next scholarship is the Neenah United Education Association Scholarship. The Neenah United Education Association believes everyone deserves a great public education. We are honored to be able to assist in that role. I would like to present the Neenah United Education Association Scholarship, which has been established to help students of an active member in their post-secondary education. It is my pleasure to award the following students the 2020 scholarship: Lorna Kelly, Michael Monroe, and Emily Stingle. The next scholarship is the William F. Price Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is presented annually through the generosity of Mrs. Agnes Price in memory of her husband, William. William Price was a wonderful, caring, dedicated man who truly recognized the value of education. While he was living, he discussed many times with his wife the possibility of creating a scholarship to help deserving Neenah High School students further their education. This year's recipients are Montana Cavane, Isabella Malali, Avriana Asaro, Benjamin Raymaker, Grace Rogers, May Taitai, Keely Thiel, Megan Waldart, and Alexis Zemlock. Congratulations, students.
It is my pleasure to announce the Jeanette G. Westfall Scholarship. The Jeanette G. Westfall Scholarship was established to provide scholarships to graduating Neenah High School seniors who attended Spring Road Elementary School, where Jeanette was a teacher for many years. The 2020 recipients of the Jeanette Westfall Scholarships are Jenna Abel, Maya Ellis, Lucy Flotamish, Olivia Monson, and Megan Numerick. Congratulations. The Mary E. Forbes Scholarship. The Mary E. Forbes Scholarship was established in 1960. Students receiving the Mary E. Forbes Scholarship must attend a 4-year college or university and pursue a career in nursing. This scholarship is a renewable scholarship assisting the recipients in pursuing their nursing degree for 4 years. I am pleased to announce the recipient of the 2020 Mary E. Forbes Scholarship is Delaney Schilt. the Keith H. Hurlbut Scholarship. The Keith H. Hurlbut Scholarship is available for Winnebago County graduating high school seniors who are in good academic standing and are involved in school and community. This scholarship is a renewable scholarship assisting the recipient in pursuing their four-year college degree. It is my pleasure to award the Keith H. Hurlbut Scholarship to Quinn Parker. Alta and Daniel Straley Scholarship. The Alta and Daniel Straley Scholarship was established in 1957 to provide assistance to graduating high school seniors from Winnebago County who are pursuing a career in education. The recipient of the 2020 Alta and Daniel Straley Scholarship is Chloe Abbing. Mr. and Mrs. Morris Dalton Scholarship. The recipients of the Mr. and Mrs. Morris Dalton Scholarship must possess outstanding qualities of character, leadership, and scholastic abilities, and be involved in their community. This scholarship is a renewable scholarship assisting the recipient in pursuing their four-year college degree. I am pleased to announce the recipient of the 2020 Mr. and Mrs. Morris Dalton Scholarship is Wesley Blaschka. Jeremy T. Monette Scholarship. Jeremy Monette was one of a kind. He lived an incredible life in his 40 years. His passion for his family, community, and aviation career is still admired by many 5 years after his unexpected death. He believed strongly in education and was a mentor to many children and young adults interested in careers in engineering and aviation. We are proud to continue his legacy through the gift of Jeremy Monette Memorial Scholarship. On behalf of Jeremy's wife, Kate, and his sons, Miles and Brooks, and the entire Monette family, we are honored to give this year's Jeremy Monette Memorial Scholarship to William Foucault. Congratulations.
I'm pleased to present a University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh CAP Scholarship to Jacob Raylene. The award is based on students' outstanding academic achievement while successfully completing UW-Oshkosh CAP courses while in high school. This scholarship is awarded to select CAP students who will be attending UW-Oshkosh in the fall. Congratulations, Jacob. The next scholarship is the Okundaye Family Scholarship for Civics, Literature, and the Arts. This scholarship was established to encourage Neenah High School graduates to go on to higher education. All graduating seniors are eligible for this scholarship. The criteria for this scholarship include the following: demonstrated interest in aptitude in any of civics, literature, or the arts. Review of an essay that is between 800 and 1,000 words in which the content of the essay will be on the significance of arts, literature, and civics for the individual student. There's no minimum grade point average requirement, and financial aid will be considered but not determinative. I'm pleased to announce the recipient of the first annual Okundaye Family Scholarship for Civics, Literature, and the Arts Scholarship to Jasmine Brian Moreda. The next scholarship is the Teresa M. Chang MD PhD Scholarship Fund. The Teresa M. Chang MD PhD Scholarship was established to encourage students to go on to higher education. Dr. Chang appreciates the value of higher education, and she wants to encourage Neenah High School graduates to pursue further education to help them attain the goals in their lives. This endowed scholarship shall be awarded based on the following criteria: demonstrated interest and aptitude in the field of science or math. And secondly, a minimum grade point average of 3.0. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of the first annual Teresa M. Chang, MD, PhD Scholarship to Sarah Bungard. The next scholarship is the Francis Sawyer Hefti Scholarship. Francis Sawyer Hefti was a longtime resident of Neenah who established a trust to benefit the Neenah Public Library should the decision ever be made to build an additional library. Until such a time, funds generated by the trust are used to provide college scholarships for graduating seniors. To qualify for this scholarship, students must reside in either Neenah or Menasha and have a 3.75 grade point average or higher. Final selection is based upon academic excellence, character, and the desire for further education. Since its inception, the Hefti Scholarship Trust has been awarded to nearly 500 college students, totaling over $1 million. On behalf of the Francis Sawyer Hefti Scholarship Committee and J.P. Morgan, I'm pleased to present this year's awards to the following high school students: Jenna Ebel, Lucy Flotamish, Sam Young, Kylie Miller, and Melia Pattison. Congratulations to all of these students. The next scholarship is the William Heidke Memorial Scholarship. Bill Heidke was a loving husband and father. In his life as a theater professional, in its truest sense of these words, Bill displayed a passion for excellence in pursuit of technical theater, a dedication to detail, and the necessary discipline to achieve high artistic goals. In his memory, the Heidke family has established the William L. Heidke Memorial Scholarship in honor of students who embody Bill's love and talent for technical theater work. The recipient of the 2020 William L. Heidke Memorial Scholarship is Alexis Novak.
This scholarship was created in memory of a dedicated and loyal longtime science teacher and coach in the Neenah Joint School District named Mr. Larry Camber. The scholarship supports the future education of graduating seniors from Neenah High School who meet the following criteria: minimum GPA of 3.0, applicant is planning on pursuing a major in a science-related field of study, student applicant must submit 2 letters of recommendation and submit a 500-word essay stating their future educational plans in the field of science. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of the Larry Camber Memorial Scholarship Fund, Nathaniel Rollwing. I am pleased to award the Jose Ortega Memorial Heart Scholarship to Elizabeth Blonick. Bill Dunwoody Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was created in memory of a former Neenah High School social studies teacher, Bill Dunwoody. Bill taught in the district for over 30 years and was chair of the social studies department, coached debate, and is remembered by generations of students for his enthusiasm, good humor, and encouragement to excel. Criteria for this scholarship include high academic performance in the classroom, student must be attending a 4-year university, and the student must be interested in pursuing a degree in environmental studies, government, or economics. I am pleased to present you with the 2020 Bill Dunwoody Memorial Scholarship recipient, Zoe Galinsky. This scholarship was established to honor the life's work of Lori Jane Locker in education and her pioneering role in teaching ESL, and to Harley Locker for offering and encouraging participation in sports as a path to physical health, teamwork, leadership ability, and to both of their extensive contributions to a variety of Neenah High School activities and organizations for more than 50 years. The recipient of the Laura Jane and Harley Locker Scholarship is Eugenio Calderon. I'm pleased to present the Theda Clark Smith Family Foundation Scholarship. This scholarship is made available through the generosity of the Theda Clark Smith family. The interest earned from this scholarship fund is to help graduating seniors attend private colleges and universities. At this time, I would like to recognize the following 4 students: Davis Green, Rosemary Keating, Marshall Cools, and Anthony Van Sambeek as recipients of the Theda Clark Smith Family Foundation Scholarship. The Ruth Williams Niebling and Richard Niebling Scholarship is a $12,000 award. Ruth and Richard Niebling lived in Neenah for many years until retiring to Wautoma. Mr. Niebling died in 1993 and Mrs. Niebling died in October of 2002 at the age of 90. Mrs. Niebling directed that a portion of her estate be used to establish a scholarship fund. The result was the Ruth Williams Niebling and Richard Niebling Scholarship Fund set up at the Community Foundation of the Fox Valley Region Incorporation. It is my pleasure to present this year's scholarship recipients, Grace Rogers and Annika Strassman. I apologize for butchering that one. This scholarship was created in memory of the dedicated and loyal longtime industrial arts teacher in the Neenah Joint School District named Mr. Lewis Court. This scholarship supports the future education of graduating seniors from Neenah High School who have met the following criteria: minimum grade point average, financial need, and a passion for industrial arts or technology in education. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of the Lewis Court Memorial Scholarship Fund, Riley Simonis.
The next scholarship that I have the privilege of presenting is the Elks National Foundation Most Valuable Student Scholarship. I am pleased to present the Elks National Foundation's Most Valuable Student Award. Scholarship, leadership, and community involvement are the criteria for this honor. The Elks Most Valuable Student for the class of 2020 are Isabella Mullally and Quinn Parker. Congratulations. The next scholarship is the Neenah Lions Club Thomas E. Thorson Memorial Scholarship. Criteria for this scholarship include applicants must attend a 4-year university or college, must be in good academic standing, and must demonstrate community service to their school and to their community. It is my pleasure to award this scholarship to Lauren Miller. Congratulations. The Maureen McAvoy Memorial Scholarship. Criteria for this scholarship include the applicant must have documented community service involvement and also must share what they have done to improve their community. The student also must be involved with an NHS club or be part of an NHS athletic team. In addition, the student must have a cumulative GPA of 3.0. The recipient of this year's Maureen McAvoy Memorial Scholarship is Josie Denson. Congratulations, Josie. The Albert J. and Arlene M. Gerlitz Scholarship. Al and Arlene Gerlitz both dedicated their lives to teaching. Al taught elementary school, and he was an elementary school principal and founder of a program for 16 to 21-year-old mentally disabled students. Arlene taught in the grade school before becoming a special education teacher. Together, they gave almost 60 years of teaching to students in the Neenah School District. Their hearts were dedicated to those less fortunate. This scholarship is dedicated to future teachers of special education. It is my pleasure to recognize Caitlin Larson as the recipient of the Albert J. and Arlene M. Gerlitz Scholarship. Congratulations. The Sarah Marie Gozen Nursing Scholarship. I am pleased to present the Sarah Marie Gozen Nursing Scholarship. Sarah Marie was a student at Tuller Elementary, Shattuck Junior High, and Neenah High School. Sarah died in 1988 after a courageous battle with cancer. In loving memory of their daughter, Mr. and Mrs. Marvin Gosen have established a scholarship in Sarah's name. This scholarship is designated for a graduating senior pursuing a degree in nursing. This year's recipient is Samantha Winters. Congratulations, Samantha.
Good evening again. I am honored to present the 19th Annual Frank X Scholarship. This scholarship is made possible through the generosity of a donor who wishes to remain anonymous. This donor wrote, "I have served as a school board member from September 1950 to July 1972. I have continued to be an enthusiastic supporter of public education through my work on various committees. I recognize the importance of quality K-12 education and therefore wish to establish a scholarship fund within the Neenah Joint School District. One renewable scholarship is awarded to a student who is planning to attend a technical college, and the additional renewable scholarship is awarded to a student planning to attend a four-year college. The 2020 recipients of the Frank X Scholarship are Zachary Fenner and Maya McClone. The next scholarship is the Brengos Memorial Scholarship. The Raymond and Mary Brengos Memorial Scholarship was established to encourage students to go on to higher education. Raymond and Mary appreciated the value of higher education and encouraged their children to pursue further education to help them attain their goals in life. To honor their memory and assist other young people to achieve their goals through education, the Brengos family has established this endowed scholarship through a generous family donation. This year's recipient is Orion Reedon. The next scholarship is the Warren Shutnick Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was created in honor of Warren by friends, family, and former students. Warren was a distinguished teacher for more than 3 decades at Neenah High School who taught civics, history, Western civilization, government, and anthropology. During his time at Neenah, he received many honors, including Wisconsin Teacher of the Year and the Freedom Foundation at Valley Forge. One of his many accomplishments including establishing a blood drive for students at the high school. During the time Warren was at the high school, it was illegal for students under the age of 18 to donate blood. So Warren petitioned to have the legislation changed to allow them to donate. This scholarship is dedicated to future teachers of education. It is my pleasure to recognize Chloe Abing as the recipient of this year's scholarship. The next scholarship is the Neenah Community Scholarship Fund. This program provides renewable 4-year scholarships to students with financial need who have been outstanding in the following areas: academic performance, personal character, and service to their school and/or community. I am pleased to present to you the 2020 Neenah Community Scholarship recipients: Rosie Keating, Allison Kinky, Kaya Manier, Quinn Parker, and Jacob Schwartz. The next scholarship is the Larry and Michael Prell Memorial Scholarship Fund. This scholarship is in honor of Michael, a 2000 Neenah grad, and his dad Larry, who both sadly passed away far too soon from this planet. This scholarship supports the future education of graduating seniors from Neenah High School who meet the following criteria. Someone who is deserving of a scholarship, financial need, a student planning to attend either a 2- or 4-year school, someone who has overcome an obstacle or hardship, and a student who is very well respected by both their teachers and their peers. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of the 5th Annual Larry and Michael Prell Memorial Scholarship, Owen Ebelt. The Josh Carter State Farm Insurance Scholarship. This scholarship was established to encourage Neenah High School graduates to go on to higher education. All graduating seniors are eligible for this scholarship. The criteria is a student must meet a minimum grade point average of 3.0. A student must be majoring in the field of business or marketing. Student must have documented community service and volunteer experience, and the student must letter in one sport, co-curricular club, or fine art activity during their senior year of high school. I am pleased to present to you the recipient of the 3rd Annual Josh Carter State Farm Insurance Scholarship to Evan Crook.
The Elizabeth Rasmussen Scholarship. The Elizabeth Rasmussen taught at Hoover Elementary School in Neenah. Before her death in 2009, in her estate plans, Elizabeth set up a scholarship endowment to benefit high school graduates from Winnebago County who are pursuing a degree at a post-secondary school. This scholarship is based on academic achievement and involvement in school and community. The recipient of the 2020 Elizabeth J. Rasmussen Scholarship is Rosemary Keating. The Mike Clark Memorial Scholarship. Unfortunately, Mike was killed in a plane accident in 2015, and to honor his legacy, a scholarship fund was set up in his name to provide financial assistance to a graduating high school senior who plans to major in the aviation field. It is my pleasure to award the 2020 Mike Clark Memorial Scholarship to Jack Kraut-Kramer. Lorraine Spanbauer and Ed Lemke Scholarships. The Lorraine Spanbauer and Ed Lemke Scholarships were established by the Winnebago County Conservation Club to honor 2 very outstanding and involved members in their conservation club. These 2 scholarships are to be awarded to graduating high school seniors from Winnebago County who plan to pursue a degree in the conservation field. The 2020 Lorraine Spanbauer Scholarship is awarded to Kaya Minier. And it is also my pleasure to award the 2020 Ed Lemke Scholarship to Cole Schultz. The Hans and Audie Edel Scholarship. Hans was an engineer who loved his profession. He wanted to help others who were interested in pursuing a career in engineering. So in 1998, he established a scholarship fund at the Oshkosh Area Community Foundation that will award scholarships forever. This scholarship is renewable, assisting a student to pursuing their degree in engineering for 4 years. The recipient of the 2020 Hans and Audie Edel Scholarship is Evelyn Toller. The Joseph S. Myrtle Scholarship. The Joseph S. Myrtle Scholarship was established in 1960s for students who are planning to attend a 4-year college or university and plan to major in graphic arts. The recipient must have high academic achievement and good character. This year's recipient of the Joseph S. Myrtle Scholarship is Grace Zogelman.
I have the pleasure of awarding the final scholarship tonight, the Neenah High School Senior Class Scholarship. This scholarship was established to encourage students to go on to higher education. All graduating NHS senior students are eligible for the scholarship. Their criteria is students must meet a minimum grade point average, students must organize a leadership activity on behalf of the senior class, and students must hold an office in the senior class or a leadership captain position within a co-curricular club or sport. I am pleased to present to you the 2020 Senior Class Scholarship recipients: Kara Cowell, Jenna Ebel, Lucy Flotamish, Quinn Parker, and Malia Pattison. Finally, students, before we conclude tonight, a couple of things that I'd just like to remind you of. Obviously, as we're in some stressful times and some uncertain times, one of the easiest things to kind of put yourself at ease is to practice gratitude. So each of you has received something tonight. I strongly encourage you to reach out to the scholarship foundations with a thank you note, a well thought out thank you note. When I started this 7 years ago, I think we got about 40% or less of our students who gave thank you notes. We're up to about 65 to 70% right now, and given that we all have a little extra time on our hands, this should be the year where we have 100% gratitude and thank you notes going back to our scholarship recipients. I should also practice some gratitude, so a huge thank you to Mr. Yoke, Ms. Bauman, Ms. Buss, and the counseling office who put together this whole event and did an amazing job of pivoting from our in-person to this virtual event. I'd also like to thank Ms. Fowler, Ms. Pfeiffer, and all of our presenters for making the night go well. Special shout out to the Pickard staff, Mr. Huffman, Mr. Stoll, Mr. Dubé, and Mr. Kraus for all of their support in making tonight go off without a hitch. I encourage all of you to take this money and do something amazing with it, and I hope someday you're in a position to give back, whether it be to Neenah High School, whether it be to your community, whomever it might be, but leaving a legacy is something that every Rocket should aspire to do. So Rockets, take care and continue to be amazing.